Are we live? Lit. Rowdy. Okay. So, like the title says, uh, we, or as my comment says, excuse me, we are going to be um, looking. Oh, cancel. We are going to be doing this art with the artist session. I'm trying to see what you guys are seeing. Um, but it looks like different. I don't know why. Maybe that helps. So it says we're live. We're gonna go into this thing. Nope, that's not what I want. It says it's unlisted. I don't know why it's unlisted. Yeah, we definitely did not really look through this before we did it. But you know, that's okay because we're learning, and you don't have to start perfect. You just gotta start, right? Right. Art with the author. That's what it's called. Duh. That's why it's a thing. Silly. I'm a goof. Save. Okay. Jeez. Remove. Well, it looks like you can see the page a bit more because I slid it over. But sliding situations kind of sus. Peak. Author. Because you wrote a book, girl. Hey. Okay, so essentially, right now I am about to pick a chapter. I already picked a chapter. It's going to be chapter 5. And I'm going to read it, and I'm going to pick a line from it, and maybe a few key takeaways that might. Oh my goodness. Say hopefully smoother. Lol. Okay. So, I'm going to read apart from the book and pick out a. That looks crazy. Pick out a line and do the script work, and like I said, do some key objects and maybe add that in there. Like for one of them, I had an idea of a balloon with its string around a brick and it being released, or like something like that, or like an anchor. Or I was gonna do an anchor, but then I was like, just the subject that I was thinking of was not, an anchor didn't seem proper for that. So, yeah, here we are. We're going to be doing chapter 5. Like I said, I already picked it, so there's no need to worry, chat. There's no need to worry. You have to make 0 decisions. You just get to sit and enjoy, okay? So I'm going to read chapter 5. I hope this, you can see and hear all right. This is so crazy. In any case, hope you can see and hear. And we're going to get to reading, okay? So this is statement number 5. Do what's best for you. If you think you should go left when everyone else goes right, go left. If you think you still can't read. If you think you need to wake up at 7 a.m. to start your day right, but everyone else sleeps in, wake up at 7 a.m. It's so easy to think that you need to do what other people are doing. As human beings, we have the desire to fit in for safety and emotional security. But there are a number of cultural norms that don't fit with people as individuals. When your internal and external are at a head, go with your internal. You have to live your life. No one else is able to be you or live your life. So you have to do what's best for you. Take advice when it aligns with your values and goals. It's great to have mentors for guidance. If you are exploring an interest or developing a skill, their experience and knowledge can be of great help when going through troubled waters. However, if you ever find that something calls you to do things a little differently in your own way, go for it. A good mentor will encourage you to trust your gut, because that's usually how they learned what they know. Trust yourself and do what you feel is best for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am still learning how to read, so please have patience with me. I picked chapter 5 because 5 is my favorite number. And so from this point, we would talk about just different things that maybe stood out to you. If you ever had similar situations, etc., etc. It's really just a nice time and place to hold space and to discuss things, topics, ideas that maybe you don't really get to dive into too much, or that you do get to dive into and you just love diving into it. And then you would get to pick a line. So what caught my eye was, if you ever find that something calls you to do things a little differently in your own way, go for it. And now I'm like, that's kind of thick. She's a little thick, okay? Let's see. And you know, if somebody was like, oh, I really, really want to do it, I would make it work. But for the sake of this example, I think I'm going to pick go with your internal. I think that's what we're going to pick. Okay, I really hope this is okay that you can see, because we out here. Okay. It seems alright. It seems okay. We're just gonna be on here real quick to do this. Okay, so the idea is based around doing what's best for you, following your intuition, focusing on what your energy is telling you, like really being internal. So go with your internal. Go with your internal. Let's just go here. Go. And no, you don't have to sit and watch me do it. We're really just gonna talk about it, and then I might do like some sketches, do some quick kind of just line work. If you're into it, sometimes I have to peek. Okay, because I was like, it seems incorrect. I forgot what I was saying. Oh. I might do some sketches or like some quick line work, but it's not gonna be you sitting there staring at me while I am painting. So that's that. But I probably will record it. I won't do it live. Internal, like what are you thinking when you think internal? His spirit meditation, kind of guidance, energy, being grounded, centered, something kind of about light. Maybe I will just make this easy on myself. Because we like easy on ourselves, right? La, 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 la. Like, quiet. Black. Just stick to what you know, right? I mean, definitely grow, but as an artist, you know how shapes and lines and things work. You know. Getting big alien vibes. Getting big round head. Skinny neck. Vibes. It's looking a little weird, guys. Can you even see this? This is why initially I wasn't doing these, because my technology is not particularly there, but that's okay. We're figuring it out. Enjoy my roller coaster. Welcome to my roller coaster. Welcome to my roller coaster. This is so weird. I should have watched the other YouTube to make sure. I should have watched the other one. I don't know why it's doing this. It's so odd. In any case. Let's see. Internal. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like this. Well, let's go with it anyway. Internal. Internal. No. Let's see here. Oh. No. Internal. Internal. I need to like eat. I feel like I had been snacking, but I haven't like eaten. I can't see any of this. I am appalled. I'm appalled. I am appalled. I can't believe this. Maybe it's just this? I don't know, guys. Well, you know, that's what it be like sometimes. Like I said, hopefully it'll be smaller. Okay. Let's get some colors on here. Because that's really the most fun and important part a lot of the time. Let's see, we need a big daddy brush. Let me get that one. He's too big. So let's go ahead and listen to it as well while we are sitting here. Nope. You better stop it.
Statement 5. Do what's best for you.
Cool beans.
If you think you should go left when everyone else goes right,
so what color do we want
go
here? Kind of want to use some of this yellow since it's in
wake
here.
up at 7 a.m. to start your day right, but everyone else sleeps in. Wake up at 7 a.m. It's so easy to think that you need to do what other people are doing.
Oh, you know something smart I saw recently?
As human beings, we have the desire for safety and emotional security. But there are a number of cultural norms that don't fit with people as individuals. When your internal and external are at a head, go with your internal.
Go with your
You
internal.
have to live your life. No one else is able to be you or live your life. So you have to do what's best for you. Take advice when it aligns with your values and goals. It's great to have mentors for guidance. If you are exploring an interest or developing a skill, their experience and knowledge can be of great help when going through troubled waters. However, if you ever find that something calls you to do things a little differently in your own way, go for it. A good mentor will encourage you to trust your gut, because that's usually how they learned what they know. Trust yourself and do what you feel is best for you.
So good. So good, right? Oh my God.
Statement 5. Do what's best for you. If you think you should go left when everyone else goes right, go left. you think you need to wake up at 7 a.m. to start your day right, but everyone else sleeps in, wake up at 7 a.m. It's so easy to think that you need to do what other people are doing. As human beings, we have the desire to fit in for safety and emotional security.
Okay. Just gonna drive for a little bit. We're gonna pause this. And I'll give a little back talk, excuse me, about we'll figure it out. This is why I usually do it earlier in the day, honestly. But I wanted to get it done because I said I was gonna start going live instead of posting videos. So I am glad that I hopped on. But just to give a little bit of background context about chapter 5. So do what's best for you. Focusing on your eternal. Definitely a really big point for me. Growing up, just in general, I was, my mom always said to me, if your friends were to jump off a bridge, would you jump too? And, my response was always, if they got bungee cords, maybe. And then she would say, girl, get out of here. But, I've always been encouraged to have my own sense of direction. And I think that really has been something that resonated in me. But during that time in my early 20s, it was difficult for me to really have that sense of self because I was in a relationship and I was just very much, in the relationship. So I wasn't really listening to my internal. I wasn't really thinking of what my self wanted. I was just like, oh, this is what's going on in my environment, so let's go along with it and see what happens. And I think to a degree I was, I definitely talk about it. I was definitely aware that I was not being intentional, that I was not listening to my internal spirit. I was listening to my ego. This lighting is dramatic. Can we just? Okay? This is not the most attractive lighting you've ever seen. Can we just? But yeah, I don't know what we're doing with this. Now it's out the wall. Now I ripped it out the wall. So, yeah, that's my life right now. And I could stand up and get this, but I'm just not. I'm just not. But yeah, and it was really important. It would have been really great if someone had told me to trust myself and my gut sooner rather than later, because that was a time when I was really trying to figure things out and get to know people and, just being amicable to, make connections. And that's something that I did quite often growing up. But, at some point, if anything was like weird, I had enough discretion that nothing ever was like, I don't think I should be here growing up. But then, when I got into my early 20s, I did get into some places where I was like, I don't know, I should be here. And yeah, and if I had someone to tell me that it's okay, that, you want to go in another direction, you don't have to bring these people with you. You don't have to stay where you are because you're going to leave people. I think it's just really important that young people know that community is important, relationships are important, and the most important relationship that you have is with yourself. So definitely take time to go internal. Thank you for this test run. Take 2. I thought we already had this figured out, but apparently we still need some practice. These are definitely going to be earlier in the day going forward because the sun is like, I am out. So yeah, have a beautiful, wonderful, spectacular, magical day. Yeah, stay inspired. Stay inspired, and I will see you Thursday, tomorrow morning on live streaming on IG, and maybe hopping onto Twitch right afterwards, because this is one of my big paint days. So we got a lot of things we need to finish up. So definitely join me. I will see you